Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV The After Years. Well, now we can actually go back down further into the depths here. Let's see, it's a full moon. I would use a poison axe if I wouldn't lose a multiplier with Luca, but I'm still losing a multiplier with her, unfortunately. If only there was a weapon that was so powerful that wouldn't matter. Oh, nope, I want to go northwest first. I don't want to go down there. Okay, these guys, we want to use break on them. If you don't want to use break, because you think it's like too cheap or something, I guess you could just stop, or, you know, just use like flare if you got it, quake, bio, that kind of stuff. We got goblin princes here. They are weak to thunder. Since there's only 3 of them, I'm going to do Thundaga all. I'm going to do it all here as well. Now you can... In fact, I might even have Golbez do it. Even though he doesn't have his Black Mage set up. You can also use Break on them if you want. But since they're weak to Thunder, I might as well use that. Break can rarely miss, so... If you can counter them with 2, what are they called? Yellow Sahajins? Sahajan Princes. Use Ramu. Because there's 4 enemies there. Now, before we touch this crystal, I'm going to make some changes to my equipment, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and everybody has float. Golbez has his magic setup. Fairy Rod, Circlet, Luminous Robe. I'd give him a Rune Armlet, but I don't have room for it. If I were to give him a Rune Armlet, I might even give him a Cat Ear Hood instead for more speed and slightly less intellect. But I don't want to drop it right now because I have to use the level band still. Obviously, Dragon Shield is there for elemental protection. Luca's same as before. Nothing wrong different with Rydia. Now, this boss is weak to fire, but I don't need that because it's also weak to Holy, and they don't stack together. Unless you use Tenketsu and they both hit. I believe Tenketsu can stack them, but I'm not going to use Tenketsu. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do. I need to bring up my Spider Silks, and... Where's my Bacchus Wine? There it is. And then Leonora... I actually have her with her Sage's Staff for white magic. She's going to use the Holy Spell. I could give her a Rune Armlet to max her Spirit and then give the level band to... Well, I guess I would have to give it to Luca and then give her a Chakra Band, but it's not necessary. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And... Or, no, that's what we got. And let's fight the boss. Just make sure you have float. So we're going to have Ursula use Bacchus Wine, Luca, Spider Soak. Everybody else, Firaga, except Leonora, will use Holy. That dialogue sounds vaguely familiar. What? What do you mean? What is this, Final Fantasy 1? Yeah, pretty much. Bacchus Wine. Holy, Firaga, Spider Silk, Firaga. I mean, he has Quake, he has some other stuff. I think he can do, like, death on you eventually, but, like, it's not gonna matter, trust me. I told you Leonora would be a complete monster. I wasn't kidding you. Holy cow, Rydia! Well, big throw him. Let's see if Luca even gets to contribute today. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he can put you to sleep, but I don't even care. Oh, there's Earthquake, which does absolutely nothing. Firaga. Wow! Goodbye, Lich. Goodbye. 'Twas nice knowing you. Easy enough. Yeah, probably Leonora. I mean, normally you don't quite have another mage and he takes a little bit longer to defeat, but, you know. What do you want from me? I have Leonora, okay? Leonora, Rydia, Golbez, I mean... Between the three of them, yeah. Now the Assassin's Dagger. This is a weapon that some people like to give to Rydia. I do not. Because I am using the Limit Ring. So 93 intellect, 42 speed. You give her the Assassin's Dagger. She's got 57 speed. Yeah, it is plus 15 speed. But it has no intellect on it. I don't like it. That's a lot of intellect to lose. And frankly... Giving Rydia that much speed is actually hard to keep up with. Like, we're near the point of diminishing returns. But if you aren't using the Limit Ring, I guess you could give it to her if you want. I just don't like it that much, personally. Now, one character it is very good for is Brina, because it makes her a dancing machine. And I guess Kalka's also pretty good with it. Edward can also use it right now if you want, but you would be able to use Bard Song. Let's see, I want to fix my equipment. Go back to the Stardust Rod. I'm going to leave Golbez as is, because why not? Although I might give... I think I'll give him the Cat Ear Hood for speed. Let's see, everybody's correct, right? Yeah, we're good. So we're gonna go back to the save point. Let's see what we got here. These guys? Okay. Not concerned. You're not gonna, like, murder me, right? Thank you. Obviously, I'll use Golbez's black magic in this, like, somebody set up like this. Rydia learned Flare. Awesome. Golbez still doesn't have Meteor then. So we'll go ahead and move this up. Flare is very good. Maybe I'll put it at the top. Yeah, that's what I'll do. How's that for setup here? Yeah, pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Rydia does not get Meteor until level 65 now, so that sucks. Ooh, a blue dragon. Okay. Well, since I have Flare now, I can actually make use of it. Yes. Flare can break the damage cap. If only there was an even stronger spell that could break the damage cap. We learned Meteor. I don't think I'm ever going to use that with Golbez, but it's there. I'll put it there, below Quake. Meteor's expensive, but it is better than it was in the original FF4. Actually, we're gonna go over here. More of these guys. You know what? I'm gonna heal up. I might as well. Let's use Meteor. It doesn't take as long to cast it anymore, I don't believe. It feels faster to me. And it's ridiculously strong. I would not use it normally, but with a limit ring, it is totally worth it. But obviously Golbez doesn't have one, but I felt like using the spell. I'm gonna restore my MP anyway. It's like the strongest spell in the game. It is also not Holy Elemental anymore, so that's nice. Of course, anytime I'm using it, I usually put haste on whoever's casting the spell, because it is, you know, a slow casting spell, but, you know, when you're doing over damage cap, who cares? I'm gonna save and be right back. Okay, now we're gonna take the northeast path. I'd really like to fight for those Thunder Sahajan. Okay, well, here they are, Sahajan Princes. Since there's only 3 of them, I'm going to use Thandaga. You could also use Break on these guys, but it's fine. If you fight 2 Sahajan Princes with 2 Goblin Princes, cast Ramu. I'm even going to have Golbez cast Thandaga. Obviously, Rydia could damage cap them if she did an individual one, or over damage cap, but, you know. Okay, so before we touch this crystal... Okay, we got Great Malboros. You can use Break on them. That's what I'm going to do. That shouldn't do anything to Rydia. If you don't want to use Break, let's see, Flare would work. Stop would also work. But Break gets the job done. Yeah, Luca, Ursula, and Golbez are not immune to Break. Or not Break, they're not immune to Bad Breath. But the characters I care about, Rydia is. And Leonora is as well. I'm surprised that... No, I guess Paralysis doesn't protect from it, but... Silence I know does, and yeah, I'm protected from that. So yeah, Bad Breath really doesn't matter, even if they do a party-wide one, because Rydia and Leonora can just handle things fine on their own. Yeah, I encountered that guy earlier, and I messed it up the first time, so I went looking for him. I just ran from every repeat encounter. Okay, I'm going to change my equipment, and I will be right back. Okay, so I made quite a few changes this time. Golbez has a ribbon, actually, for in his magic setup this time, because I need silence protection, and he just doesn't have it without it right now. I could give him a rune armlet, but I still need the level bands. So I had to give the other level band to Luca, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You know, I should check to see if the poison axe is usable. It is not. Oh well. We have, let's see, for Rydia, I actually have the adamant armor on her because I need fire protection here. She loses a little bit of intellect, but not much. I mean, it's enough. She loses some speed too, but the fire protection is important. Gave Ice Claws to Ursula, again, critically important. And the Protect Ring is on Leonora because I gave Rydia the adamant armor for fire protection. So this way, everybody has fire protection. Stardust Rod for black magic, and we are going to fight the boss. I believe this guy can poison you, and that stops you from doing Berserk, so... I pretty much want to do the same thing I did in the previous fight. He's obviously weak to ice, or she is. Yeah, it's Marilith. Berserk Ursula, Luca Spider Silk, and then Blizzaga all the way. And obviously Luca will use Big Throw from there. I'm still using Big Throw because regular attack power is down. I just don't care for Ursula because she gets a weakness. She almost always starts with Firaga. Usually I don't take the adamant armor because I'm using Porum instead of Leonora. So if I didn't have it, I would still use the Limit Ring on Rydia because her Blizzaga is going to do so much damage that I don't care. I will deal with her being more vulnerable to fire. But since I have the adamant armor, well, I might as well make her resistant to fire because I can protect my whole party. If I need to, I can have Leonora use Kiraja, but I shouldn't need to. Yeah, look at those Ice Claws. Nice. I told you Leonora was gonna be really freaking good in the endgame. Yeah, she counters magic with silence, so that's why I have the adamant shields. And why I have, what do I have? Ribbon on, Golbez. She counters physicals with, silence as well. Or no, with physical attack, sorry. Yeah, she'll, like, just attack you if you attack her. But yeah, Rydia is, of course, damage capping, as always. Probably going to use Kiraja this time with Leonora. Yeah, I'm going to. Nope, not even necessary. Yeah, you see, Leonora splitting her duties is fine. I mean, she's so fast that who cares? Yeah, Leonora is she's just a monster. Like, she really is. There actually is an explanation, but it's a weird one. But yeah, obviously we're in the Final Fantasy 1 section. And we get the Rising Sun. That is that's the, I believe it's the most powerful boomerang in the game. Yeah, I'm almost certain. Anyway, you want to give it to either Edge or Tsukunawa in the right hand, so they can be in the back row. I would prioritize Tsukunawa because he's a little weaker. It's really good. Now, I believe it also increases your speed stat, but anyway. I'm going to take a pause break so I can fix my equipment because there was a lot of changes I made. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, I put my equipment back to normal here. Now, this actually took longer than I thought, so I'm gonna go back to the heal point and then we're gonna save, and next time we'll do the rest. There is one more enemy here, which... yeah, why don't I try to show that enemy off? It's a Lamia Queen. Well, ask and ye shall receive, I suppose. Gonna use Break here. And if that doesn't work, I will Thundaga the Sahajin Princess. Yeah, Lamia Queen counters with that Entice thing, like all other Lamias, so Break's the way to go. If you don't want to use Break, then go ahead and use Flare. Or if you don't have Flare yet, stop. Never got to show off Ramuh, but maybe next time I'll be able to show off Ramuh. Usually I encounter that enemy, that formation where there's 4 guys weak to lightning. It's like the one time Ramuh's good. But yeah, I'm going to reset the moon phase to full, and then next time we'll take on the other 2 bosses. This is Ryzen, thanks for watching, take care.